My husband kept cheating on me to beat my body count. This is honestly so stupid. This whole entire situation is the dumbest thing I've ever been through, but I really need to talk. My husband and I met when we were in our mid-20s. In my late teens, early 20s, I went through a promiscuous phase. I made love with probably 30-something men by the time I was 23 years old. My husband's body count was just 9, and my husband has always been insecure about it, but my husband was the one that asked, "How many people have you made love with?" And I was honest about it because my husband didn't seem like the person to judge, but he was grossed out and said, "That's really gross, you let that many dudes inside you." I didn't think my husband would care so much about this, and I regret telling him my actual body count, but we worked past that and we never talked about my body count again. It's never been a discussion ever since. We're 7 years married, and we don't have children. But over the past 5 years my husband has been making love with other women and he can't stop. I just found out about his affairs several months ago. He started cheating on me when he was overseas and he was on dating apps having casual lovemaking. It's so crazy because everyone from his work knows that he's married, and no one cared to tell me what my husband was doing overseas. He was deployed 3 times and he used that time to be intimate with other women. He's probably surpassed by body count. I honestly don't understand why women actually want to be intimate with him knowing he's married. One girl even messaged him and said, "I'm going to replace your wife," and he texted back saying, "Oh, are you now?" Like, what the heck? I'm in shock. Why did you do this to me? We have been married 7 years and built a life together. If you wanted to act single, then why didn't you get a divorce? He could never get over my body count. It was silently killing him on the inside. I guess it hurt his ego. He told me that he admits he wasn't as desirable to women when he was in his 20s, and now that he's in his 30s and has more life experience and he's older, women find him more attractive especially, and after working out he's had more attention from the opposite gender. I'm just like, okay? But you're married, and he said he shouldn't have gotten married in his 20s. He says it's unfair for him to say no to all the girls that want him now when they didn't want him before. He told me he realized women like older men who are more established in their career, and I believe him, and I also noticed they like stealing other girls' husbands as well. Anyways, the divorce is finalized. I just received my paperwork. I also been back in the States. He's still in Europe getting his little guy wet. I stupidly contacted him a few days ago when I was drunk and he told me to get help, and then he blocked me on everything. I hate him so much, but I'm still not over this. I know I need therapy, but I just don't have the money for that. I'm unemployed and been staying with my family until I get back on my feet again. Edit to add, people keep telling me to report him for adultery. I actually did report it to his higher-ups and they were kind of confused why I'm trying to get him in trouble. They assumed I was trying to steal my husband's money. My divorce is also finalized now, but honestly none of this even matters. Infidelity is so common in the military. Trust me, I tried to get him trouble for adultery and try to get compensated for his cheating, but I didn't have a case. They don't take UCMJ seriously unless if it's someone actually reported him for SA, which didn't happen. You'd also have to be someone really important in the military, and that high-ranking member would also have to do something extreme like get someone pregnant for them to really care. But I did go to legals and presented text messages of the affairs and they couldn't do anything about it. They informed me that this really isn't anything and I should keep moving forward with the divorce. They told me they know it sucks, but I need to move and leave with my dignity. Infidelity isn't going to hurt his career. I walked away gaining nothing from this divorce other than a heartbreak. This is unfortunately really common. I personally know a lot of people that cheated in the military, and the most common outcome was they would get divorced and receive child support, which everyone else is entitled to no matter what the reason for divorce is.